I've always been fascinated by dreams, not just the random snippets that slip away as soon as you wake up, but the vivid, mind-bending ones that stick with you. So when I stumbled upon the idea of lucid dreaming, it felt like uncovering a secret world within my mind. I dived into it head first, devouring every article, book, and forum thread about lucid dreaming. Dream journaling became my nightly ritual. Scribbling down every detail, no matter how bizarre, seemed to solidify those dreamscapes in my memory. The wake back to bed method was a game changer. Set an alarm a few hours before your usual wake-up time, stay up for a bit, then head back to bed with the intention of being aware in your dreams. It took a lot of practice, but eventually I found myself hovering on the edge of consciousness as I slipped into dreams. Reality checks became a habit. I'd count my fingers trying to push one finger through the other, expecting it to pass through like mist. It became second nature, and I learned to recognize dream signs. Weird recurring themes like the sudden appearances of old friends, those were my cues to question reality. I've been thinking about making some videos on lucid dreaming to share these methods, maybe help someone else explore the wild world of lucid dreaming. And then came that one night. I remember lying in my dream, the awareness hitting me like a bolt of lightning. I knew I was dreaming, and an idea sparked, something I'd toyed with for a while, trying to take psychedelics in a lucid dream. I managed to conjure up a tiny tab of acid in my hand. I slipped it under my tongue, and the anticipation was electric. I closed my eyes and focused on meditating, letting the dream world take over. I wasn't really expected much. I hadn't actually taken any acid after all. But then the visuals started. The hallucinations were like a wild roller coaster ride. Everything warped and twisted, colors danced in impossible patterns, and the ground seemed to ripple like water. It was chaos, overwhelming but strangely beautiful. Then the chaos settled. I found myself in a void, surrounded by an infinite expanse of stars. It was as if I'd melted into the universe itself, becoming a part of something much larger than myself. There were no words, just a profound sense of connection and understanding. It was wild. Like normally when you trip on psychedelics, you lose track of your body and dive into this whole new reality. But in this dream, I was already in that state from the get-go. Everything was so fluid, so flexible, like slipping into a psychedelic state without any effort. That's what made it feel almost deeper than a regular trip. There was no need to shed the physical body. It was already in tangible existence. This seamlessness, this organic transition into a psychedelic state blurred the lines between what's real and what's a creation of the mind. I remember feeling a sense of oneness, like I was woven into the fabric of existence. Time lost its meaning, and there was this overwhelming feeling of peace and acceptance. Colors swirled around me, shifting and blending into mesmerizing patterns. It wasn't just a visual experience. It was like tasting the colors and feeling the shapes. Sensory overload doesn't even begin to describe it. And then, just as abruptly as it began, I felt myself slowly drifting back. The dream started to fade, the stars fading into the background. I woke up, lying in my bed, eyes blinking against the morning light, filtering through the curtains. It took a moment to process what had just happened. It was unlike anything I'd ever experienced, a mind-bending journey that felt so real yet so otherworldly. The memory of that dream lingered, leaving me in awe of the mind's capacity to create such profound experiences. I still wonder, was it simply a vivid dream that I've subconsciously embellished with layers of significance? Maybe my longing for a psychedelic experience seeped into my dream, crafting an illusion so convincing that it felt tangibly real. Or had my brain somehow delivered a surge of DMT or some other neurotransmitter inducing a profound altered state? I just don't know. But it was a glimpse into the possibilities of what lies beyond, leaving me thinking about the layers to reality that we have yet to understand.